Welcome back to Diora's kitchen. Welcome back to the kitchen. Yes. Are we out there sharing more peace, joy, love, and happiness within our community? Well, I would like to bring you love from Diora's kitchen. I go through love through food and my soul. Today, I'm going to make white cornbread with sweet cream butter. Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I'm going to make in the kitchen today. Are y'all excited? I'm so excited. But let me show you a friend first. I got to show you a friend. The skillet. We can't do nothing without a skillet. Everybody got a skillet. Gotta have a skillet. Shh. Do they have a skillet? That's the only way you can make some cornbread. I'm making cornbread to represent Black History Month. Okay? You cannot go wrong with cornbread. Cornbread goes with a little everything. Okay? It goes with greens, beans, all types of beans, soup, vegetable soup, cabbage soup, tomato soup, whatever soup you want to make. Cornbread. But let me give you a little history on this skillet. Okay? This skillet, let me show you. All around, it has been through the bump, the storm, everything. My mother gave me a skillet. Okay? She taught me how to make cornbread. I have a small one, I have a medium, and then I have two of these. Yes. So, the kitchen's going to show you how to make some cornbread today. Let's go to the kitchen. We're going to need cornmeal. We're going to need eggs. And of course, we're going to need pure vegetable oil and buttermilk. And our skillet Betsy. I will leave the ingredients below. We're going to take our cornmeal, 2 cups. One already in. Homemade cornbread. There we go. 2 cups of cornmeal. Now we're going to mix the wet. So we have everything here. So this is our small bowl. So now I'm going to mix 1 egg. We're going to add our oil, pure vegetable oil. Then we're going to add buttermilk. Make sure you shake your buttermilk. Okay. I'm going to add 1.5 cups of buttermilk. Whoa, it's okay. It's okay. We're going to use 1.5 cups of buttermilk. Now we're going to mix the wet. Now we're going to take the wet and mix with the dry. This is our cornmeal. We're going to mix the wet with the dry. Make sure you place everything you have within the bowl. It's okay. And now I do have small cup of oil. We need to place our skillet on a fire. It can be getting hot right now. while we're mixing the cornmeal. You gotta get all the way into the bowl, all the way to the bottom of the bowl to make sure you get all the cornmeal. Make sure the cornmeal is completely blend, soft. If you need to add more buttermilk, that's up to you. And you need your skillet. And start placing your oven on 450. So now I have my skillet. So I'm going to place the oil in the skillet. Make sure your skillet is nice and hot. This is going to make the cornbread. It's either going to make or break. Okay, this is how my mother taught me how to make homemade cornbread. And I'm going to place this on the fire. Okay, now we're going to take the skillet. It's nice and hot. And we're going to place the cornmeal into the skillet. All around the skillet. See how it's going into that pure vegetable oil? Hear it frying there. Make sure all the cornmeal is completely out of the bowl. And your oven should be going right now. And you're going to bake this for 25 to 40 minutes. And I'm going to melt some butter to place on top of the cornmeal. It's at your discretion, but the butter is going to either make or break. And see how the cornmeal and the vegetable oil is settling, and that is settling in the bottom of the skillet. That is why it's important for us to take the cornmeal and place it on top of the skillet so the bottom can be getting hot. I'm going to make sure I get all of the cornmeal out. There we go. All right. See how it's bubbling there? I want you to see how hot the skillet is and how the oil and the cornmeal is settling into the skillet. This is what you need to do to get the cornmeal to settle into the skillet. Now I'm going to place it in the oven. Here we go. We're going to melt some butter. Are you ready? We're going to use sweet cream butter. This is going to top the cornbread off, and once it's nice and hot, can't go wrong. Are you ready to melt the butter? I'm ready to melt the butter. Now that the cornbread is in the oven, I'm going to take some butter. This is sweet butter, and I'm going to melt the butter to go on top of the cornbread. We're going to need a small pot. We're going to continue to stir our butter till it is completely melted. You can use any type of butter, vegan butter, margarine, your butter of your choice. I am using sweet cream butter, and we're going to let it completely melt until the cornbread is completely done, and we're going to place it on top of the cornbread. Here we go. So this is the result of the cornbread. I cut the cornbread up and place it on a plate. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the excess butter that I have left, and I'm just going to sprinkle it. Sprinkle a little butter, and you can serve with greens, cornbread, beans. That's another video to come. But here we go right here. Oh, delicious to that. Look, you guys, I can't wait to dig in. Wow. So if you like this video, click, share, and subscribe. There will be more goodness in the kitchen. Love from Dior's Kitchen. Bye.